thing. Remember that. So the next speaker is Troy Richardson, activist, humanitarian, health advocate, global inspirational vessel. And I'm going to add this. He is a servant leader. Come on. He serves. And so I'm so honored and just thankful to be able to introduce him to you. You have the floor, sir.
Troy, you're on mute.
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Peace, blessings, honor, respect, gratitude to all of my peers and to our visionary leader, Eunice Camara. And all praise and glory to the Most High, because without God, none of this would be possible. Now, you've heard powerful testimony from my predecessors today. And a lot of those words are very similar and parallel. And a lot of the testimonies are similar. You've heard perseverance. You've heard people falling, but not letting that stop them. I'm going to start at the beginning. And there's an old book. Some of you might have heard of this book. It's called the Bible, the book of Genesis, where God created heaven and earth. And then he created all of us. He created Zena. He created Eunice. He created Will, Dorothea, everyone on this stage, on this planet, almost 8 billion people today. God created all of us in his image. So my young people, my young sisters, my young brothers, God created you in his likeness, in his greatness. And that greatness is inside of you. Don't let nobody tell you you need to strive to be great. You are already great. What you need to do, and I hope we're going to inspire you to do this today, is manifest your greatness. You've heard stories of the humble entry, as Zena said. Your entry into this world is not going to dictate your journey. It's not. Confucius said, the greatest glory is not to have never fallen, but to rise every time you fall. Every time you fall, you get back up and you dust yourself off. And I'm going to encourage you to tap into your dreams, tap into that vision of whatever you see yourself being, you can be it. Tap into your life. And let us encourage you with these words today, because we've been there. Growing up in New York, my mother was a gospel singer. I was in church. There were drugs, there was crime, there was all these temptations around me. And I'm not saying I was the perfect child. I'm not even trying to paint that picture. I got into trouble. Okay? But I had a coach when I was 9 years old. He pulled me to the side and he said, Richardson, he said, Mr. Richardson. It was the first time an adult called me Mr. Caught my attention right there. He said, son, you have greatness inside of you. You're fearless. You're a leader. These other young men look up to you. I need you to be a better example. I need you to be the best leader that you could possibly be. I need you to be me out on that field. And it resonated. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we listened twice as much. And that day, I listened twice as much to what that coach told me. And it changed my life. It changed the way I looked at doing things. Not only did I want to honor my mother's legacy like my brother Will, I wanted to honor that coach for believing in me and telling me something that nobody had ever told me before. that I had greatness inside of me. That's why I'm telling you, you have greatness inside of you. It doesn't matter what you want to be. It doesn't matter where you have already been. There's a new beginning today. Today, your new journey starts. And you can call me Uncle Troy. I talk to thousands of youth, police athletic leagues, churches, nonprofit organizations. And I tell them all the same thing. You have a newfound uncle today. You can call me Mr. Troy, Uncle Troy. I'm telling you today, you have 9 aunts and uncles that you can turn to. You can turn to any one of us or all of us from here on in. We are your friends. We are your family. We are your mentors. Whatever you need, I am telling you, and I'm speaking on behalf of all of us, and I'm very passionate. People know I am passionate. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I tell it like it is. If you're not doing the right thing as an adult, I'm going to call you out. And today is critical for our young people. And I'm speaking today on behalf of young people that I've lost, like my little nephew, to gun violence, gunned down while he was dancing in a club with his beautiful sisters. Gunned down, senseless. For my cousin Chris Hudson, who was just coming out of a subway in the Bronx, New York, and just caught a bullet and is gone. And so many others. These kids in Texas, Buffalo, New York, all around the world. Just this week in the UK, one of Eunice's young youth was stabbed. And I pray that young man is okay. So no, you better believe I'm passionate about what I'm here to do today. This is not just some speaking engagement. This is my purpose, fit for purpose, young forward thinkers, Camara youths. This is my why. Too many of us are sitting on the sideline watching things happen, being reactive. Oh, that's so sad what happened. Well, stop it so it doesn't happen the next time. So we can stop losing our youth, pour into our youth, tell them you love them, tell them you care, ask them what you can do to help them. Don't wait until they do something and then you want to comment and blame them for the way they were brought up. It takes a village, as Eunice said. Let's all be members of that global village and pour into our kids. Now, when I was young, my grandmother used to come up from Alabama to New York. And she was a gardener. I mean, she grew up growing stuff. And she wanted me to do that too. But I wanted to play sports. So she used to literally make me and my mother get out there before I could go play and weed the stuff out of the gardens. And I hated it with a passion. But as I started to understand what they were doing, they were setting me up for my life. Because in life, you're going to be surrounded by people that don't belong in your circle. Think of them people as the weeds. So as you're weeding that garden, as I was weeding and putting those weeds to the side, the older I got, the more I realized that I'm going to have to get some people out of my life because the weeds, they're stopping my growth. They are stopping those flowers, those beautiful flowers, from growing to their potential. Sometimes you're going to have to weed people and things out of your life so that you can receive that blessing and you can manifest that greatness that God has for you. And this is the message I want to leave you with today. That greatness is waiting for you to recognize it and to tap into that greatness. It's up to you. We can inspire you. We can motivate you for a few minutes while we're on this thing. But at the end of the day, you're going to have a call to action that you want to make a change. You want to change your mindset. You want to reach out to Eunice Camara and tell this brother, Eunice, I want to make a change. Can you help me? And I'm telling you, the brother's going to say, yes. When can we talk? When can we meet? I'll come to you. This is the type of hearts you have in this platform, in this panel today. These are the people that are in front of you. We all love you. We all care about your future. We care about you now. Children are our future, but let me tell you right now, more importantly, children are our now. We can't wait. Now, Coretta Scott King said, and I was blessed to spend a few moments with this beautiful woman, and she said, one of her famous quotes, if the soul of the nation is to be changed, then we must become that soul. So I need you to look at all these people. We are the soul of the next generation. We are the global soul of this world. And when I look at that and I look at my peers on this stage, I feel good. Because I feel my best when I am with you. Let that resonate. I feel my very best when I'm with you. With that,